Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MUHAMAD Nazif and my other fellow friend is HAZIQ and AMMAR. Today, we will present and explain about CNC milling programming. CNC milling programming are divided into three parts. The first one is definition statements, which means by introduction parts. And secondly is machining statement, which mean by contents. And lastly is closing statement, which means by conclusion. I will explain about introduction parts, which is definition statements. The line by line is called by block. The first block is a program number or a name of our program, and we call our program name is O4000. The second block is safety condition, which we want to put our machine into default condition. The third block is we want to set the tool, so TO1 is a number slot of our tool, so TO1 can also put as TO2 or TO3. And MO6 is a tool change. The fourth block is S1250 is a spindle speed in RPM, and F380 is speed rate, and MO3 is a spindle on. The fifth block is G90 because we choose G90 as our coordinate format. In this CNC milling programming, which means by absolute programming. The sixth block, tool length composition for G43, and Z100 is a position of cutting tool, and HO1 is a pair with TO1, and MO8 is to turn on the coolant. The last block is we want to set our depth of cuts, so Z negative 2.0 is means by 2 mm.
Assalamualaikum. I will explain about machining statement. The content in machining statement consists a G code letter followed by a number, which is a command to change a geometry. The main G code that we use are GO1, which is for a linear interpolation, GO2 clockwise circular interpolation, and lastly GO3 counterclockwise circular interpolation. For instance, GO1 x0, y15, this means that the cutting tools move 0 mm through the x-axis and 15 mm through the y-axis. Moreover, GO2 x95, y25 with radius of 35 mm means the cutting tools move clockwise direction x95, y25 with the radius of 35 mm. Same goes to GO3, but the direction is counterclockwise. That's all. Thank you.
So for the closing statement or program end, we set Z250, M05, which is spindle stop, and M09, which is coolant off. We also put M30 to end the program.